everyone, J-Man is here from John Long Silver Railz, and I'm one of John Long Silver's sons, and I've been on the channel from time to time, but today I'm going to do an episode about slot cars, or more specifically, slotless cars by Ideal. And this is some footage that I'm going to show you from the Moultrie Auto Show in Corral, which is held 3 times a year, and it's kind of some lost footage from John Long Silver Railz, in which I was at this antique car show with my dad, 2 of my brothers, and one of my brothers spotted a Total Control Racing set by the Ideal company, and that quickly brought back some fond memories from my own childhood, so I'm going to tell you more about that. Just by way of an introduction, I wanted to show you a slot car and a slotless car. So a slot car, here's an example from about 1975 by Aurora AFX company, made in Singapore. So you can tell by the pickup shoes there that this one's had a lot of use. This is a slot car that I first got when I was a child, and I've kept all these years as part of my collection. Now this is competition for Aurora here by the Ideal company. And this is, you can see some similarities where it has pickup shoes, but this is a Total Control Racing system slot car made by Ideal in Hong Kong. So in this episode, we'll feature more about this type of slot car set and how I found it at this antique car show where they have a lot of vendor booths and aisles and tables with antiques for sale, toys for sale, and all kinds of things that you can find, and how I was able to find a neat set by Ideal. One more thing that I wanted to point out is if you notice, there's different tracks here. So this is the AFX system track, and it has these rails here, but there's a slot. And so you can see where this piece here, this pin fits into the slot. So without that, the car would not be able to run very well on these tracks or run very long. Whereas this system here doesn't have any pin. So this car is designed using a controller to switch tracks even in some cases. And you can have 3 cars racing at once, with one being a jam car or a car that kind of gets in the way of the other 2 cars racing around the track. So as you can see, 3 rails there, and this is 10-inch straight by Ideal. And this just has the 2 rails, and it's by AFX, Aurora AFX, 1975, copyright. Greetings all, this is the J-Man, and I'm really pumped up today because I'm in Moultrie, Georgia for the annual automobile show in Corral. So I think this is going to be a lot of fun. I've been here in past years, and today I'm here with my dad, John Long Silver, my brother, the Silver Stingray, and my other brother. So it should be a lot of fun, and we hope you enjoy this one. So this is the view as you walk into the Moultrie Auto Show. And I believe they have an auto show here 3 times a year. So we're in South Georgia here, Moultrie, Georgia. Hello.
Hey.
It's pretty neat. Ashtray.
Our spoon rest. Our key rest.
So over here, all kinds of shovels. But then there's a neat army flashlight.
Alright, bro, how you doing?
That's really cool.
We left get some corn there.
All right, this one's my favorite.
Yeah. What do you think, J-Man?
This is really neat. White and red, huh? Ivory.
It's actually a Mercury.
I like those tail lights. Tail design, that's cool.
Oh, it's beautiful. This is my favorite car here.
That's it.
do you think, J-Man?
Thumbs up on the hot rod.
Yeah.
27 Ford Roadster.
Here's what it traveled on.
Oh, okay. They're right here.
Yeah.
And there's some more. David. Show him.
Oh.
David.
$10? Okay. And you got some trains too, huh? I remember you from last year.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see.
Here. These are the cars for us.
Okay.
There's others too.
Oh yeah? Let's see what else you got.
I love the bigger ones.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Change the bodies.
Yeah.
Oh wow, a motorific torture track.
That's different, huh?
So it's old.
So am I.
Excuse me. 10 for the car set.
Yep, thank you.
Yeah, thank you too. Hey, how's it going?
Good, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Can't complain. Is this yours over here? How much are those? $1 each, the Winn-Dixie?
Yep.
Okay. I can't beat that. 1, 2, 3. So it looks like I found 5 cars here.
Okay, cool.
Out of 20.
All right.
With this other thing that I bought. Slot car set. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
It's your 20.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, I really appreciate it too.
Good luck.
Thanks, you too.
Since we have a perfect day is what we got.
Oh, yeah.
So next up from my time at the Moultrie Auto Show was a real treasure here for me personally, because when I was a boy, I grew up with this kind of slot car. This was one type made by the Ideal Company, and this was called TCR Total Control Racing, slotless track cars. So these also were glow in the dark, as it mentions there, lighted blazers, Jam Car Challenge. And so these are really cool, and I used to have one with a glow charger tunnel as a boy, so I'd like to get the tunnel piece. I didn't find that at the auto show, but I found this set, which I think I can get running, and it came with these cars as shown here, so I'm really excited about that. And all of this was only $10, so that was a great deal, because mixed in with this set was one Aurora slot car, AFX, and that alone, AFX, if you ever see those, that chassis alone is probably worth $10 or more, just for the parts. Those are really popular. Ideal cars like these I don't think are as popular, but some people like myself are nostalgic about them. And as you can see, some of the tires are blown out literally, but I think I can restore these. So I'll have a lot of fun with this, and I'll probably feature it more on my dad's channel. So the J-Man is back with you, and this is something you can do when you pick up some slot cars and you're not sure what kind of shape they're in. Get out a 9-volt battery like this one, and you can battery test. You can also track test if you have a track set up, but I don't have one set up right now. So let's see if I can do this. Let me show you this little test. So this is the AFX chassis that I was tickled pink was in this set, kind of as a throw-in. And I can see the motor start to turn, so I think I can bring life back to this, but it's not readily jumping to life here. Okay, so as you can see, I just worked the wheels a little bit, and now I've got it going on this battery test, so at least I know this one runs. And if I clean it and lubricate it, it'll run a lot better. Now let's see if any of these, what we get on these. This one has some life. You can see it lights up. Yeah, you can see how the shoes look under that one. That one's dry, needs oil, lubrication, just like all of these. That one's not sparking right away, but it doesn't mean I can't get it running. Just kind of a quick test. That one's running in the light, so I'm really excited about that. And this one, boy running. So some of them run, some of them don't, but I think I can make something out of this. So that's pretty much it. Over here were some toy vehicles that I got that'll dress up a toy train layout.